Showtime! Back to action.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're gonna be doing a review on the season 2 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from Playmates. This is the Reignition line, and we did find here in the Smyth stores in Ireland, I was able to go into the store and find these season 2 figures. We have the White Ranger, we have Lord Zedd, we also found the Unicorn Megazord and the Firebird Megazord. Now, the interesting thing is that when you do search them on the website, you don't see any of these except for, I think, it's the White Ranger. And then I just searched recently, and then they showed up with Aisha. So they didn't have it at the store at the time. They also didn't have the Megazords listed on the website. These were already on the shelves. So I had to have somebody go into the back and see if they had it, which they didn't have the rest of the Megazords. So in this video, we're just going to be reviewing and comparing the White Ranger and Lord Zedd, and to see what the Season 2 Megazords look like. We're just going to jump right in and start off with the figures. And here we have Lord Zedd. Pretty straightforward. It's already looking pretty good, this figure, compared to the old ones that they made of Lord Zedd, like from the 90s. Doesn't look too great, but this one looks very cool. And this is the same packaging from season 2. They may have some minor differences with some of the labels and stuff like that, but it's pretty much the same. There you have the QR code in the back there, and we do have a function there. It says try me. We see all the villains in the bottom here. We also do have Babu, but we are not, it doesn't look like we're getting Squat for some reason. But this one I wasn't able to get my hands on this. It's not in the stores. So, and then we have his arm, just basically, that's the effect that it does. You just push the button and it, once you have the Z staff on his hand, it'll basically go up and down. And then you have his little grenade thing there as well. And then like a little fire effect for his staff. So yeah, that's Lord Zedd. And then we have the White Ranger from season 2, Tommy. He does come with Saba, does have blasters, which I don't understand why he gets them, because he never had the Blade Blasters, just Saba. Even when he was the Green Ranger, he probably used it once for some reason, but he never, I don't remember him having it on him at all. If you guys do remember, let me know so I can check that episode out. But yeah, so here we have, it's a flip head. So basically on the back, we have the little leveler there. So you just, go push down and it just turns all the way around, pretty much as the season 1 Rangers, see? And of course, that's super satisfying. Packaging, pretty much the same, just some minor logo differences, but don't want to bore you too much with that. All right, and then I'm going to show you the 2 Megazords that I do have here, the Unicorn and the Firebird. And then we're going to open the figures up and see. So here, let's start out with Firebird. Pretty nice box. Similar box to the season 1. So here we have the Firebird, and it looks like she has some missiles like that go underneath her wings, I believe. Let's see. But before we look at the back here, you see basically the whole Thunder Megazord, and then you see the Firebird, which is going to be there by the stomach area. That's where she's going to be clipped on once we get the rest of the Megazords. And here you see all the fun stuff. Now here you see the full Thunder Megazord. And then you can see the combination. It's probably going to be the same size as the Dino Megazord. I'm hoping, because that would make more sense. But then here you see the rest of the Megazords. So we're still missing the Griffin Thunderzord and the Red Dragon Thunderzord and Lion Thunderzord, which is hopefully coming into the stores soon. I'll be checking that tomorrow to see if they do have it. So yeah, here we have some action there, and it looks like it shoots out this like missile thing underneath, which is pretty cool. It's different. I like that it has some color on the Firebird, which is nice. Nice, like little shiny gold there. And that's pretty much it. And it's pretty cool that it also comes with little mini rangers, just like the pterodactyl from season 1. It came with these little tiny rangers, which I think is always a nice little addition to that. And looking at the box, it looks like back here, I don't know if you can see that, I think is the staff for the red dragon thunder zord. Huh. I think it is. The red dragon thunder sword's staff is there. Oh, it's right here. Yep, that's pretty cool. Don't know why it's underneath. Hopefully the Firebird doesn't have to carry it there for whatever reason. I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna move on to the unicorn. Very nice blue. And these figures look ginormous in these boxes. So the unicorn does come with like a orange missile here. The unicorn is one of the legs, obviously, here, and it shows you the right leg. Then the back, oh, it doesn't shoot from the feet. It shoots from the neck, it looks like. So it looks like you kind of, this photo here of the hand, it looks like you kind of flick it or something, which I don't know. It's probably a button or something. But yeah, you transform it to do the leg, just like down here. And pretty much the same as the other box. Collect to build Megazord. So you have to collect all of these to build this Megazord. You have to get the other ones. So you would need Red Dragon Thunder Zord. You would need the Lion Thunder Megazord. And then the Griffin Thunder Megazord, which we all know that. If you're a Power Ranger fan, you already know we have to get these separate. Now, they did show pictures, like it's going to come in a bundle at some point, just like how they did season 1. So it's a pain in the butt, obviously, just like I couldn't find the other ones, that you have to get them individually for right now. But then they're definitely going to come out with the whole like box set with all of them, which is how they should have done it first, because it's always hard to find the other parts, and like it's just a bunch of stuff. All right, guys, let's get into these figures first. I'm gonna take them out the box, and then we can take a quick look at them. So yeah, it was a pain in the butt to take these figures out because of the plastic strings that are holding them down in the packaging. So annoying. But anyways, I just had to vent a little bit. So we're going to start off with the accessories. So here we have the Blade Blaster in Blade mode. Now this is the generic, what you see with the original Season 1 Rangers. So just 2 colors, white and red. No crazy details there, just simple. And then here we have the Blade Blaster. Pretty straightforward, same as the other ones as well. Nothing too exciting there. And here is Saba. So obviously there's a lot of paint missing and details on Saba, but at least you can see the face, but there's no paint on the face there, as you can see. There we have details just right there. And you can technically see the coin there. So it's not too bad for what the figure is, so that's pretty cool. And then the White Ranger himself, Tommy Oliver. Look at this. Now, this is basically the same as the Season 1, articulation-wise and looks, which there's a lot of interesting things on this figure. Again, just like with the Green Ranger, like the whole vest part, like once you turn the arm all the way around, part of the vest, goes with it as well, which I think was an odd choice. Same with the Green Ranger. I just think that it's a bit weird, but other than that, same articulation. You can open out the arms. You can just turn them basically like that. And then the arms there, you can do a bend there for both. Kicking, we still have that weird kicking of like the leg looks like it's broken. We're missing some black line colors on his boots here that goes around. So yeah, pretty much the same, unfortunately, like the other figures. Nothing excited there. There's nothing really new. I think I chipped it there for cutting the plastic thing off, which is annoying. But and then now to see Tommy's face. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Here's Tommy Oliver. What do you guys think of this head sculpt? I don't personally like it. I think they're all gonna not look like the actual characters in the series. So it is what it is. Now I have the Green Ranger here. I don't know. I think it's definitely a different look. With the head sculpt. Let's see. It sure is. Head sculpts are totally different. We can get it a little bit closer there so you guys can see. And we do have a ponytail on Tommy there. Just because his hair, was also longer in season 2. And he had it long as well here in season 1. But then he just grew it even longer in season 2. So that's pretty much it. I gotta want to keep repeating myself. Like, articulations are the same. If you've seen my season 1 reviews of these figures, then you know that you're gonna get the same articulation. It's just nice to have now season 2 stuff that's coming out finally. But yeah, so let's put actually Saba in his holster. Let's see how that looks. Oh, I think it goes the other way. Oh my god. And this is very bendy plastic. So, and you can't really, let's see. So if you want that look, that's how it's gonna look. And then if you want him to hold Saba out, then you can do that as well. I'm gonna use this arm, which I may keep him posted like that. Obviously with the helmet on. Ooh. Alright, so we have the White Ranger there and the Green Ranger. Let's flip you. Oh, this one is like getting stuck for some reason. Alright, so now we're gonna go into Lord Zedd. So here is Lord Zedd, Zeddy boy. Now, the crazy part is that we have way better articulations with the villains, which is crazy. So Lord Zedd's arms do go outward. They do go all the way around. Oh, it has like a little, oh wait, maybe I shouldn't be turning this one around too much because that's the one that's gonna do the have the function for his staff. All right, so maybe I won't turn that one. His legs go up nicely, both of them. We do have a bend on his knees. Just be careful because these tend to be stiff. So one thing that I noticed when I was messing around with it, you can kind of bend his legs backward, but if you do it even further back, like you can do this no problem. But if you move the whole leg back, this little where he gets his like energy tubes stuff, it's starting to stretch. So if you keep turning it back, I feel like it's definitely gonna either break off through the middle here or just come off from the top there. So just be aware. Don't stretch his legs all the way back. And then we have, let's see, his accessories. We have his fiery thing for his staff. And his staff is super plain and simple. There's really no details. Just a staff with the letter Z for Zedd. And here we can put his little cool effect there. You can put this however you want. I think that's pretty good enough. So basically, we're putting this in his hand, and then he's going to do his cool action. Ready? Let's see. So this is what he does, which I don't remember him going like this. Come here, come here, come here, come here. So, but yeah, he would raise it up like that. Or he can just smack you on the side while he's walking. But yeah, that's cool though. I do like this Lord Zedd, to be honest. Like, it's not bad. And then we can have him holding his little grenade, which is kind of a light khaki brown. Don't know why. You can definitely do a paint job to this if you wanted to. I'm not. But yeah, this is his little grenade that he throws to make his monsters grow as well. Like Rita throws her staff down to earth. Now, there's no interchangeable hands, so I have to figure out how he's gonna hold this damn. Oh, maybe. So I think is there one? So there's one hand that's more open than the other one. So I am going to try. Jesus Christ! I mean, the only way that I can think of that he can hold it is literally upside down. Well, you know what? That's gonna have to do because this hand here is more closed off, and I don't want to mess with that. So we're just gonna put the staff here. Now we can use the action button for his grenade. Ready? I'm passing by. Who wants my bomb? Who wants my bomb? Ha ha ha. Cool. Now we do have some nice details. I'm really liking this figure. Better than the Goldar and the Rita. I think this one has more something with the colors. They pop out with the silver. His six-pack. As you guys can see, we have a nice six-pack. I think it's just built really good, which I'm really impressed. And all the silvers are really shiny and nice. And even his helmet like looks really freaking cool. Now let's just bring in the rest of the villains. So here we have Goldar. Don't fall, my friend. And of course we have Rita Repulsa. Oh, let's see. Yeah, this is a bit weird. Now they can both do it at the same. Jesus, I was about to smack the crap out of my guy there, Goldar. And then why not throw in a putty? Let's put you back here so you can keep making your weird noises. All right. So that is it for the figures. And then we're going to just jump right into the Zords. All right. So let's start off with Firebird. And we do get some instructions there just to show you how to transform and do all these things. So here we have, this is the unicorns one. So it shows you pretty much where the missile goes and the transformation there. In the back, it shows you the full Megazord. Now, it's pretty much the same with Firebird. The same in the back here. And it basically goes over like articulations and the missiles with the staff and all that stuff. And we can take the tail off. That's pretty cool. Because I tried taking it off earlier and it wasn't budging and I don't want to break it. But obviously, I should take a look at the manual. Here, you can see that we can connect the tail part to the staff, which is awesome. All right. Now, let's jump right into the Firebird. All right. So we're going to take a look here. So we do have decals here and some paint. So the whole wing up here in the top is all decals, the same as the other side, and then that's pretty much it. Some nice paint, glossy gold color on the top. We have our nice articulation of the head. Goes up and down, all the way back. So it gives you a nice range there. And the bottom is pretty plain. We do have these two pieces there, which I'm not sure yet what that's for. I don't know if it's... I think it's actually... It may be the handle somehow for when Megazord is holding Firebird. So yeah, I think that's what it is. Well, we'll see. All right, so pretty straightforward. Then we have the missiles, which they are the same. There's no button to shoot them out, so we have to kind of flick them out, unfortunately. So those are the missiles, and then I know you see them, the tiny little rangers. So we have red and blue, pink and yellow. These are the same ones, I believe, from the Dino Megazord. And Black Ranger. I'm going to put these little people to the side for a second. And then we have the staff here for the Red Dragon Thunder Sword. Like, there's no details, just black and gold. But that's fine, it's a staff. Like, we don't need to be too fancy with that. All right, so let's attach the missiles. I'll show you guys real quick. It's pretty straightforward. Once you connect it, we have 3 holes there. You want this silver triangle thing to face to the back, and you want this part in the front there, because if you turn it around, you do it the other way, the missiles do fall off when you're playing with it. So here, as you can see, they're not falling because I had it the other way before and they were falling off. So I pushed that out. All right, then we do have the staff, and we're going to put that in the center. Now you want the small piece in the front, and that goes just like that. Looking good. And then we can start playing with our Firebird. That's pretty cool. Nice. Pretty nice that it has all the articulations on the wings as well. It has the tips and then the centerpiece right here, which makes sense because to do the transformation, it kind of needs to have that articulation there as well. All right, so let's take off the tail so we can put it on the staff and see how that goes. So we'll take off the staff, and then let's hope this doesn't break. Oh, the missile fell. Just kind of go slowly. Don't go too crazy. Then you see there's a hole. Then there's a peg here. So I'll put you down. Let's put you back. And then there's the hole up top here. Look at that. There you have the Thunder Megazord staff. It's huge. Like, I can't even fit it in the camera. There you go. That's pretty awesome. All right, now moving along to the unicorn. All right, I'll just leave the Firebird there for now. All right, here we have the beautiful unicorn. This is actually one of my favorite Zords. This is a nice color. It's nice and bright blue with the yellow. It kind of matches really well. And we do have a transformation mode. So let's quickly do that. Before we do that, actually, let's just take a quick look at the details. Now these are decals. All the blue parts except the head and the neck, because that's all like blue plastic. But I just love the design of the unicorn. Like, it looks freaking awesome. Like, that's the chest piece. It looks really nice. Look at that. And then the face and the neck. Nice vibrant blue there. And then for transformation, there's like the 2 modes. So let's do the transformation, the foot mode, I call it. The foot mode. And that's it. He is the right leg of the Thunder Megazord. So that even looks really cool. Like, this is massive. Also, we do have moving wheels. It reminds me of the original Thunder Megazord, the 90s version. Like, it does come with these on the Zords, and I think the actual slide that it comes with when they're not in Thunder Megazord mode, if that makes sense. But yeah, and then we have this little silver part that covers part of the leg of the Red Dragon Thunder Zord. So that's pretty cool. All right, and then the shooting mode, we just go back down. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to mention. It has ratchets, which I love. It's super satisfying. Like, even there in the neck, like you hear that? Beautiful. Then we close this back part. Now the other mode, you kind of have to, it's weird. It's hard to explain, but because this thing comes in clips. So, like, clips meaning inside of where the red dots are, like behind it, to get, because there's articulations going up and down with this. So I'm going to try not to, I feel like there's definitely has to be a better way for this. There we go. So those little circle clips up there, they go in. So basically we go up and down. So the reason why is because we're gonna go push this down. And no, this is like a weird thing. This comes up as well. Don't really know what's the point of that, but it's there. We could put that down, and then it's supposed to, like I said, I don't know what that is, but according to the actual pamphlet, this is how it's showing to be. So basically, you put this huge missile. That's another thing I haven't shown yet. Pretty simple, nothing crazy with this. You're gonna put that through the neck because there's a huge hole there. And then guess what, guys? We're gonna flick it. We're gonna flick the bejesus out of it. So we're gonna just basically, that is it. There's your unicorn power. And let me just quickly take a look at the instructions for this and show you guys so I can see. So here, see, this is exactly what I did. You extend it, you put these down, and then, okay, so it is showing that you raise this up. For what reason? I don't know. I don't know what this looks like, this piece here. But maybe it's supposed to be a shooting thing as well. I don't know. What do I know? There we go. Okay, that looks better. It's straight. We have this huge missile in the neck, and we're ready for action. Look at that. And then we, like I said, we flick it. There's a picture of somebody actually flicking it. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think I am. If I am, then that's a bit embarrassing. And then it shows you, like I showed you already in the video, how you do the transformation for the leg piece, which is the right leg. All right. So that looks pretty cool. I'm going to keep it like this until I do get the other swords. But right now, this is what we were able to get at the Smyth stores. So let's put in the other figures here so we can close this video. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. And also hit that bell icon like that. You guys get notified when I do post a new video, because there's more coming. There's more Power Rangers stuff coming. Hopefully, we get the Megazord and the Saba with the mask and the coin that we can use in the new Morpher. So if you guys have any questions, just put them down in the comments below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. This is Ariel Diaz. Peace.